You fighting crackheads. So now we have to avoid poor people at all costs, even though we were once poor, because being poor is no longer safe. No wonder they avoided us. I was like, well, I haven't got any rich friends. Now I know. They were avoiding. Can't blame them. You know? Can't blame them. It's always a risk with the brokies, you don't know. Yeah, right. You're right. Only a few of them are ever going to make it out. Most of them are going to stay exactly where they are. Angry, sad, and bitter with Twitter accounts. Stay away from them. Angry, sad, and bitter on Twitter. Hate's not the brand. You can't build on hate. You can hate someone with all your heart. You can't build on it. You can't get rich from it. All that time posting hate about someone else, you can't build on hate. But build on love by empowerment. You can't build on hate. It's not you can't monetize it. No one gives a shit that you're a hater. Yeah. That's why they're only going to lose and we're just going to keep winning.
This goes back into what we were saying earlier, right? This is why I'm so happy for there to be losers. Because for there to be a winner, there has to be a loser. The reason it's so easy to win in the world today is because the majority of people are perfectly prepared to lose.
Yeah.
You just described, you have to wake up and you have to give a shit. You have to wake up and go, you know what? I'm responsible for my health, and I'm responsible for my finances, and I'm responsible for my family, and I'm responsible for the decisions I make, and I'm responsible for my work ethic, and I'm responsible for my motivation, and I'm gonna win. That's all you have to do to be monumentally wealthy. And the reason it is so easy is because most people can't do that. If everyone could do that, then to win would be hard. So I would hate for all the losers to start being winners, because then it's hard for winners to win. And I still want to win against the winners. But luckily, God has put us in this version of the simulation where it is so brutally easy to surpass everyone around us. I look at people and just go, you haven't even tried. It's like a race, and the gun goes off, and I start running as fast as I can, and I turn around and no one's even moved. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll jog then. And I'm nearly done, and no one's even moved. Then I start walking. Then I just lay down and just have a rest. And I look at the back of the finish line, the start line, and everyone's still standing there. I don't feel like running. I'm not motivated. I'm stressed. Like, they're all just standing around the start line. And I'm right there at the finish line, and they're telling me like, oh, you're a bad person because you have money. I just gave a fuck about my own life. Like, I just cared. How there are people waking up each morning and not giving a shit about their own life. Who do you expect to wake up and give a shit if you don't? Or even you or me, do you think any of us wake up and go, John, I really need to get John a Ferrari. I really need to get John a Ferrari and a hot bitch and a nice big house. Today I'm gonna focus on John. No, we'll help you if you're here to help, if you're here to be helped.
Now you care. No, you care about John.
No, the point is, if John cares about himself,
then you'll be able to help.
Then I'll help him.
Yeah.
But if John doesn't care about himself, I don't care about John. People don't give a shit. And then they expect someone else to give a shit more than they do. And this is the point I was making about John. If you don't care about your own life, no one's gonna ever care about your own life more than you do. You're just gonna perpetually lose and perma-fail. That's all you're gonna do. You're gonna perma-fail. And it's not my job to drag you up from the gutter. Like you said, free newsletter, fantastic. That still exists. You know, this is another thing that's so incredible about the internet, and we'll tie it into your business as well, about the internet and about computers and these things. The dream, the primary objective of financial freedom isn't Lambos and yachts and these things. It's to not have constant anxiety, stress, and worry and complaints about health or having children or your mother needs you or your car breaking down. It's just knowing that all of life's little problems can be fixed because you have money, because you can pay someone else to fix them. To achieve this dream, men in the 1800s would get into wagons and cross the uninhabited terrain or the unexplored terrain of the United States, risk murder or kidnapped by the Native Americans, risk malaria or typhoid, and they'd spend 6 weeks traveling from the east of America to go all the way out west. And if they made it alive, they'd buy a shovel and stand in the desert heat all day long, digging in the sand for little pieces of gold. The gold rush, people lost their lives for a chance at financial freedom. And nowadays you say to someone, you haven't got to do that. You haven't got to go die in a trench. You don't have to take a 6-week journey across unexplored terrain and risk your life. You haven't got to do that. You know what you have to do? You have to type on a keyboard. You can be rich if you type on a keyboard. They're gonna go, yeah, later. How the f do you help these people? What can I do? What words can I say? You're a loser. You deserve to lose. I don't feel sorry for you at all, because when I had nothing, I'd do anything it took. If you told me I had to only type on a keyboard, I would have typed on that keyboard non-stop for 72 hours, let alone 8 strokes. Most people who are losing deserve to lose. Everything's fucked. So you're sitting there going, well, I have to predict the future. What allows me to compete and predict the future because everything's so chaotic? The only thing I can predict is that I'm going to work harder than everyone else. I'm going to get up earlier than everyone else. I'm going to pay more attention than everybody else. I'm going to research harder than everyone else. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I'm going to dedicate myself. I'm going to find some money. That's what I'm going to do. So that's right now, it's almost like go 100% in on yourself season, because you can't even, and I'll apply this to what I do, maybe it applies to you also. Going all in on property might backfire, but going all in on yourself will never backfire. Right. My mentality currently is I just need to make sure I'm my absolute best self all of the time, and I am permanently motivated to do whatever it takes to win, and I'm the most adaptable. Darwin said, it's the most adaptable of the species that survives. It's not the biggest, it's not the strongest, it's the one that identifies that the forest is disappearing quickest and grows some fins and jumps in the ocean. So it's adaptability season now. Here's the thing that's interesting. I, as a man with enough money to never work again for the rest of his life, am spending my days consciously searching and actively planning and trying to identify trends and new ways to make money and new patterns to make sure that I'm not caught last when things do finally shift or change. But a brokey with no money at all doesn't bother. You're going to be last and you're going to get crushed.
So you have a personality defect that you need to actually analyze and identify and cure. What the is wrong with you? What is wrong with you where you cannot type on a keyboard to achieve all of your dreams? What is wrong with you where you cannot go to the gym and lift enough weights to be self-confident enough to get any woman that you desire? What is wrong with you? Do you want to lose? Are you so desperate to perma-fail? There's some kind of personality fault with you people. It's not a lack of motivation. No, it's you who have a personality fault. There is something wrong with you.